Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction and breakdown to Alexander Volkanovski versus the Korean Zombie. Just took place at UFC 273 in the main event, and I can't believe what I just saw. Took place last night. Alexander Volkanovski got the win by fourth round TKO via standing TKO. But wow, what did I just see? Volkanovski is a monster. He's a savage. And he just put levels above. He just went levels above Korean Zombie in this fight. I can't believe what I just saw. He went out there, Alexander Volkanovski. I predicted him to win, but he just went out there and absolutely destroyed Korean Zombie. And he looked phenomenal. He looked phenomenal out there. I think that was the best he ever looked, maybe. That was just absolutely crazy. Went out there and got the job done. This is like a blown hair back performance. This was also really sad to see for Korean Zombie. He might actually retire. I'll get to the post-fight interview. But Volkanovski went out there and looked really good. He looked awesome. Even early on, Volkanovski usually wears people into fights in the later rounds. He was absolutely dominating Korean Zombie early in like the first minute of round one. This guy is actually a monster in a future go. I'm calling it. Holloway's screwed. I don't care. He's a lock against Holloway, man. I don't care what you say. Holloway doesn't have much power. That's the only way you really can win against Volkanovski. That was just crazy. Look what he just did. I don't know. A good win from Alexander Volkanovski. He got the win by fourth round TKO. Absolutely destroyed Korean Zombie. And he destroyed him. He actually destroyed him. One of the best title performances ever. Right? Yeah, I'd say so. McGregor Aldo's there, I understand. There's other ones that are good as well. They're there. I just forgot what they are. McGregor Aldo. There's a lot. Francis Ngannou against Stipe Miocic. There's a lot of great performances in title bouts, but this was just completely one-sided. Volkanovski went out there. He was a huge favorite, but he just went out there and absolutely proved. Like, he was a minus 700 favorite, which is crazy. I thought he could be like a 4-1, 3-1 maybe, but he went out there, proved he's the best and the great. Screw Alexander Hernandez, the great Alexander Hernandez. Can't even beat guys. When he fights actually good guys, he seems to fall. And his nickname's the great. Volkanovski is the great. Alright? And he went out there, destroyed Korean Zombie round 1, destroyed him in round 2, chopped at his legs. I said he was going to get a late third round TKO, which was close. Got fourth round TKO. Got in the beginning. Yeah, Korean Zombie. A few more seconds in round 3, he would have lost. Like, give him 5 more seconds, it's over. Volkanovski went out there, looked good in round 3. He looked awesome. He looked absolutely incredible. I feel bad for Korean Zombie, because after on the mic, he said, and Volkanovski also, he said, he didn't really want to hurt not Volkanovski, yeah, he didn't really want to hurt Korean Zombie. Korean Zombie on the mic after said he's going to talk with his family about it. I said he was probably going to retire if he lost this pretty bad, if he did lose really badly, and he just did. But he's gonna talk to his family about it and let them decide, because he doesn't really know yet. I think that why would you let him continue after that, man? I'd say just go Korean Zombie. There's no point. Let's take a look at the rankings, though. Volkanovski looked incredible. We kind of know what's next for him. I think we know that. I'm going to make a fight to make after UFC 273 coming out tomorrow. I'll make that definitely. But, yeah, Korean Zombie would probably lose to a lot of them. I'm being quite honest with you. He would probably lose to quite a lot of them. He'd lose to Holloway. He'd lose to Ortega. He'd lose to Rodriguez. You know, he's winning Rodriguez. Not the same. I know he was winning the first fight against Rodriguez, but it's different. It's different times now. He'd lose to Cater. He'd lose to Allen. He'd lose to Josh Emmett. Jeez, Josh Emmett. He'd probably lose to Chikedzi. He'd probably lose to Mitchell as well. He'd probably beat everyone above Danny. Yeah. Does he beat Tapiria? I don't even know. I think Volkanovski just went out there and just absolutely obliterated him. And just showed why he's the best in the world. I know there's comments going to be saying, I hate the fans, man. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. The fans are going to be like, yeah, but Holloway, he didn't beat Holloway, though. Like, people before were like, oh, bad matchup for Volkanovski. He could get chinned. Oh, he could get chinned. Oh, after the fight. Oh, Korean Zombie wasn't supposed to be in there. Oh, just matches levels above. But he still loses to Holloway, though. But he lost the second fight to Holloway. Even if he lost the second fight to Holloway, he destroyed him the first fight. He destroyed him the first fight that they had. And absolutely obliterated him every round, other than maybe round 5 or something like that. But he already knew he won. Volkanovski's a savage. I think he could KO Holloway as well. Holloway taking a lot of damage lately as well. And forgot to mention, took a lot of leg kicks against Yair Rodriguez. Volkanovski, that's just a terrible matchup. Volkanovski will beat him for a third time. Sorry. I just gotta say it. He's gonna lose. He'll lose to Volkanovski. He'll get KO'd. Out cold. I'll say it. Volkanovski will knock Holloway out cold. I feel bad for Korean Zombie, man. I really feel bad for him because I didn't really want to see him lose, but I also didn't want to see him win. But I more so wanted him to lose because the featherweight division probably would have been done. Because featherweight division is probably the best division right now. Because bantamweight's kind of hype over since Aljo's champ. But yeah, good win from Volkanovski, man. Really good win. He said on post-fight interview, we had a fight scheduled for, and then Zombie stepped in. He's talking about the Holloway trilogy, and that for sure should be next. Do I think Volkanovski, do I think Korean Zombie had a good chance of winning? Yes, he had a not the biggest chances, but he had a decent enough chance to win. But man, that was just terrible to look at. He got absolutely destroyed. Wasn't even close. That sucks to look at because he's a veteran. He's a legend. I really like Korean Zombie. But man, Chan Sung-jung he lost this one very, very badly. And yeah. It's really cool to see a Korean champion, but he just got destroyed and embarrassed really, really badly. And it was just getting worse and worse for him when the rounds went on. His leg was getting chewed up bad. His leg was getting chewed up badly. Volkanovski's just he's good, man. He's actually the most skilled fighter ever. This was just impressive. He looked awesome against Ortega. Really awesome there. I was actually just saying he was the best. And now, and I was always on Volkanovski. I said he was just awesome. He's awesome here as well. I don't see anyone beating him. Holloway's the only chance, and he got embarrassed twice. Or once, sorry. Second fight's closer, but he arguably could have lost still. But first, like, Holloway's not going to win, man. He can't even finish people. And the way to finish Volkanovski, you got to just lay him out cold. One punch. And Korean Zombie was a good matchup for that. But he just got embarrassed. So, like, people, lightweight, I guess, are the only chances. Lightweight guys would have a better chance of beating Volkanovski. But Volkanovski, Holloway's not going to beat him. You want to know why? Holloway, you gotta have really big punching power to knock out Volk. Big punching power, like a Chandler power. Like, lights out, down goes Volkanovski. Holloway, who has he finished? Who has he finished? Yair Rodriguez took a lot of damage there. You can't keep taking shots on the chin like that, man. You can have a good chin, but you can't just keep taking it. Like, lost to Volkanovski twice. By the way, couldn't finish Cater. Couldn't finish Rodriguez. It was close against Rodriguez. He won it, but Cater, I know it's more so Cater's toughness, but Edgar, you couldn't finish Edgar, dude? I know Edgar has a good chin before, but he's been getting a lot lately. Flying knee against Sanhagen. But Marlon Vera front kicked him. You know? Brian Ortega finished him. Korean Zombie himself finished him. Like, and Holloway decisioned him. I'm going with Volk and this trilogy, man. Plus, Volk looked awesome here against Korean Zombie, man. I don't see anyone beating Volkanovski. Allen, maybe Arnold Allen has a chance, but he's not even the greatest as well, and he has one more to go through, and that's probably going to be Calvin Kattar, and he probably will lose that fight in a 5-rounder. 3-rounder, he has a decent chance. Maybe I'll pick him there, but 5-rounder, you got to pick him. A 5-rounder, you got to pick Kattar. So, I don't know. It's not going to be anytime soon. If Volkanovski beats Holloway, not anytime soon he's losing. Maybe someday, maybe Ilya Topuria can improve and come up and maybe beat Volkanovski then when Volkanovski's older, 36 or something like that. But I just think he's just too good. Too good for these guys, man. Yeah. I think he's too good. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This is, by the way, how I make my thumbnails. Coming up with the Sterling. This is, by the way, how I make my thumbnails. Just a little sneak peek. I make my thumbnails this way. And yeah, this is for the Sterling. I just wanted to show you. This is for the Sterling versus Sterling Yam breakdown, which will be coming out. But yeah, like and subscribe. Keep watching. Volkanovski's a monster. No one will beat him. No one close will beat him. Yeah. Peace out, guys. Woo! Peace. Peace out.